welcome back to Brews and Books. I'm your host Camille, and today I have my top beers of choice, things that I would drink on a regular basis, during the summertime, during the winter time, fall, spring, whatever you call it. In Texas, there's no such thing as seasons. You get summer and you get winter. Little spring, little fall in between. Technically, fall and spring fall in the same, I don't know. Anywho, so yes, I am recording this back to back with another video. So if you did not watch that, I would advise you to do so. Yes, but I do have a Goza. So basically Goza is just a sour, and this one is by Anderson Valley, and it is out in Boonville, California, and it's called the Kimmy, the Yank, and the Holy Goza Ale, and it's got a little bear with horns, antlers. So yeah, interesting can. But yeah, cheers y'all. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 beers. It's really good. It's very refreshing. This I could easily drink like all day because it's not super sour, it's not super salty, and Gozas tend to have more salt content than a sour does. So this is very easy drinking. It is 4.2% alcohol per volume. So it's very much easy drinking. Stop with the Bud Light, pick you up one of these. That's all I'm saying. So let's go ahead and get right into my tops. So if I had to pick one drink to drink all the time, one beer to drink all the time, it would probably have to be, now I'm having a hard time. I had a whole list. I had it in here, and now I'm not sure I believe in what I'm saying. So I would pick a sour or a Goza as my number one thing I would drink all the time. It's, if I can find a brewery that has a sour or a Goza on tap, that's the first thing I'm picking. Next would be some type of stout or a porter. I'll reach for a stout before I reach for a porter, though both of them are very similar. There's a different taste to the both of them, and I just like to drink more imperial stouts. Feed them to me, and then from there I would probably pick a Pilsner. And I've been to a lot of breweries and I've been reading up on a lot of things. And Pilsners, if a brewery can make a good Pilsner, then they can make good beer. And so not many breweries make Pilsners. So what does that say about breweries? Who knows? Because I've had breweries who don't make Pilsners and they're still really, really good. So from there, we have our sour or our Goza, our stout or our porter, I'll Pilsner. Next, I'll probably do some type of, this is always hard. Either, I won't normally pick a lager quicker, but I'll probably pick some type of amber ale or some type of amber ale. Sorry, I just said that twice. I will pick either an amber ale or a brown ale before I pick a lager, but I do like lagers in the same category, they're basically the same. And then last would be an IPA. If I had to drink anything, depending on a brewery, if I had to pick anything and all they had was lagers or it'll be an IPA. So yeah, those are my picks for go-to beers if they have them. Now I'm gonna go with my most underrated beers that I think that if a brewery has them on tap, if they've made them, I will pick those to try them out. and it's always going to be a saison. If they have a saison, I'm going to drink it, because saisons are so underrated and they're so good. Everyone and their mother makes IPAs, so there's so many out there, and they literally, in my opinion, just about all taste the same. So to defeat the mundane, I will pick a saison, because saisons are so good. They're so good. I miss a saison. I think that might be my next beer that I make. We'll see. But yes, so saison, my most underrated beer, and my most overrated, or the most overrated beer in the brewing scene, is definitely an IPA. Pale ales kind of fit into that too, but sometimes pale ales can be pretty good, but same concept. They're both very hoppy. Pale ales and IPAs get made quite frequently. Saisons do not. So yeah, those are my picks. So for my go-to beers, I'm doing a sour or Goza as my top, a stout or a porter as second, third a pilsner, fourth either a lager or an ale of some sort, amber ale or a brown ale, and then fifth an IPA. And then of course my the most underrated beer that I super enjoy is a saison, and then the most overrated that I drink is an IPA. Thank you guys for being with me on this journey as I start to produce beer content. I'm so excited. It's probably the most exciting thing that I've got going right now, and it's keeping me super sane and super excited about like where I'm headed, where I'm going. Of course, wedding planning, it's been great, but I'm glad I've got beer to keep me sustained and cared for. So, you know, leave in the comments if you have any underrated beers that you like, or beers that you think are underrated, or beers that you think are overrated. And, you know, what's your top 5? Give me your top 5. And yeah, that's it. I'm making quick videos, y'all. We're gonna get them scheduled and put in so you guys have these contents. But yeah, as always, cheers to beer, cheers to books. Bye, y'all.